Okay, really quickly working through the simple interest booklet, exercise 2F, starting at question 5. 5,000 is borrowed at 11% per annum simple interest for 3 years. So we're finding the interest and then the total amount. Take a shortcut, make that 50 times 11 times 3, 1650. Amount is principal plus interest. B, finding the repayments monthly, which says that since we're repaying it over 3 years, divided by the number of months in 3 years, so 36. $184.72. Question 6. If you're wondering why I'm just doing 115, I'm just dividing by 100 early because it's easier. So of course, principal plus interest for amount. Always round to 2 decimal places. Skipping question 7 because it's the same. Technically these are word questions, we should have a word answer. Question 10. This is finding the rate. Substitute in what we know. And rearrange. Oops, that's a 2. Times by 100 on both sides. zeros. 720 over 45. 16% per annum, he's doing all right. So that was finding the interest rate. Question 11 is finding time. He needs investment to double, so he needs to earn 3,000 with 3,000 principal, 8%. Just doing that quick multiplication there, since I might as well. Get rid of some zeros. 30 divided by 24. 1.25 years. That's not right. Oh, I missed a zero. Oops. That would be 30 divided by... What have we got? Right, so that's 20... No, that is 24,000. I missed a zero up here. Good grief. T equals 300 over 24. 12.5 years. Again, it's a word question. You'd give a word answer. Be careful with that, with those zeros. I was being quite careless. Question 12 is finding principal. Zoom in a bit, sorry about that. Okay, now this is an interesting word question. He wants 3,000 interest payments per year. So actually that 5 years is irrelevant. Let's just work it out for 1 year. 4.5. No, that's times 1 for 1 year. Let's get the zeros in the right spot this time. Okay, so if he wants to be earning 3,000 a year, he should have about 66,000 in the bank. He probably needs a day job as well. So it's finding principal. All right, we'll do question 14. Alright, so we're comparing two different ways of buying a shed. Deposit 10%. Sorry. Now, since I just found 20%, let's just multiply by 2, so much easier. Let's find interest in both cases. Now, when there is a deposit, obviously you're not paying interest on that amount, so the principals will change for both of these. So, in fact, I'll just pop the principal over here. Oh, I probably shouldn't have needed to do that one on the calculator. So the first one, oops, over 100. Second one's principal is 10,000. Oh, 6.4%. Okay, so there's actually slightly less interest on this one despite the higher interest rate because there was a lower principal and a quicker repayment. If they paid per month, what would be their monthly repayment? Okay. So, total to repay here. Interest plus principal. And their payment. This one's paying at the end of 5 years. But I'll calculate their payment just in case, because that's over 5 years. 5 times 12 is 60, divide by 60. So if they were paying monthly on that one, but I'm not sure they are. And the second one, interest plus the principal. Again, I really didn't need to do that on the calculator. So the payments are the amount divided by, what's this, 3 years, 36. That's 331.11. Okay, so monthly payments are higher on option 2. And we'll just compare the total repayment amount, including the deposit. So on this one, it's 13218.75 plus 1250. On this one, it's 2500 plus 11920. This one, okay, so paying very similar amounts. They don't come out that much different. This is a fraction more expensive than this one. This one has quite high monthly payments. This one's got lower monthly payments. And comparing to what would have cost us, which was $12,500, you know, you really might not want that finance at all. If they're 3.5%, yeah, okay, I suppose. 6.4%, chances are you could be doing something much better with your money. But I suppose we'd say this one was the better deal.